y'all, and welcome back to another Black Mass adventure. Now, you're gonna have to forgive me because I have my truck running right now because of the location where I'm at. So, this is where the Michael Hearon case started. This is at the very end of Bell Branch Road, where the Hearon family lived, and where Michael had a additional property, which I assume is right up here. There's no trespassing sign, so I'm trying to respect that. Michael there's a lot of different YouTube channels have covered this, but everybody has been basically in their studio talking about this, and it's really hard for people to understand the gravity of this situation without being here. So I decided to take a drive up here. It's pretty close. Turns out my aunt lives like 10 minutes from here. This is the location where Michael Hearon disappeared. Now, he had originally come up here in order to do some, regular maintenance on the property, which was nothing out of the ordinary. He'd gotten onto his son, I believe his son Andy's four-wheeler, and was just cruising around having a good time. I mean, look at this place. This is amazing. Now, this is out in the boonies, okay? So, just going to the gas station is a task. Now, Andy had been driving down one of these roads here and actually passed his father on the four-wheeler and waved at him like it was nothing. And then all of a sudden Mike just totally vanished. Now, with this being private property out here, I'm staying on the public road. I am not about to walk up on one of these houses and start talking to somebody. I'm probably going to stand out as it is because everybody knows whose cars are out here. Everybody knows everybody around here. It's just the way it is. It's a small area, and I'm not looking to start anything. Now, there has been a lot of conspiracy theories, and to be honest with you, I kind of wondered the same thing until I drove out here about Michael seeing something, an illegal transaction maybe, that he wasn't supposed to see. There is no quick way out of here. There is no way any criminal worth his salt is going to set up an illegal transaction out here. They're just not going to do it because there's not a quick way in and out. Plain and simple. So we're going to go up to the public side of where Michael disappeared and do some investigating. Here we go. So there's a lot of conspiracy theorists out there that believe that Michael at some point saw something that he should not have seen, and that he was abducted, and that is why the four-wheeler was found in the state that it was in. However, after driving over here and driving up and down these roads, I have to say, I don't think that there was any illegal activity. Now, as you can see, my truck is basically taking up the entire road. So, even keeping it simple, because, we're in East Tennessee, looking at the moonshine side of it, a moonshiner worth his salt would not arrange an exchange right here, because it could easily be interrupted by a sheriff's deputy by simply just pulling in the middle of the road, and you're stuck. Where are you going to go? So, to me, it just does not make sense that somebody would arrange some sort of illegal activity here. as far as an exchange. Now, back in 2008, we did have a pretty major issue with methamphetamine use in manufacturing. Now, some of these backwoods trailers very well could have been used as some sort of lab or something like that. But being a resident, he is going to know not to go near those locations. So to me, it really just doesn't make sense that Michael would have stumbled on some sort of illegal activity in which he saw something that would have cost him his life. Now, you know, this is East Tennessee. We have moonshine. We have moonshiners. But in an area like this, it's more likely that Michael would have known the moonshiner, because the area is so small and it is such a close-knit community. So even if Michael happened to see a moonshiner doing something that he wouldn't do, that he shouldn't be doing, it's more likely that Michael would just say, "Hey, what's up, man?" and just keep on driving and minding his own business. So to me, you know, even the moonshine side of it doesn't make sense. So now we're going to head over to the other side of the property where we can get a better look and a better understanding of the backwoods nature of this area. That I have noticed that old house. Wow. It's pretty crazy. Tire chains are four-wheel drive. Well, we got four-wheel drive. Slow though. I'm just kind of worried about maybe getting turned around. That one truck had to. So this is the area where Michael vanished. It's extremely dense, as y'all can see. What's really cool is all of the bird nests that are kind of everywhere. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? Like, you can just see them all over the place. This is just one area. Now, this area is known for bears. When I pulled up, I saw somebody, and he had said that he had just seen a bear. So, but it's okay. I'm used to being around bears. I'm not too worried about it. So we are going to basically stick to this trail in Abrams Creek and see what we can find. It looks like the trail goes up through the water, you know? It might go down that way. Let's go back down this way and see. Don't really want to get my boots wet, so I don't have to. Because even though that water looks like it's moving kind of slow, it ain't. I'm getting my boots wet before I even start. And I do have my thermal camera. It's absolutely beautiful. So a lot of you all have been talking about me being armed. So even though I've addressed this in the past, I'll go ahead and address it again. I do carry it's pretty cool. So when I go on these adventures, I do carry. I'm a huge Second Amendment advocate. I want to inspire you all to go out on an adventure, and not all adventures do you need a firearm. I am licensed, I was in the military, I have tons of training, I shoot frequently, so I'm very comfortable out in the woods, and I don't need to, in my opinion, to use a firearm to wave around and show you all how dangerous this is. You might occasionally hear me rack my firearm. That's when I get a feeling, an intuition, that I'm in some sort of danger. I don't typically carry it around in the chamber. It's not necessary. I have enough training to rack my weapon and get a round off, in my opinion, in time that I don't need to put myself or anybody else at risk. Now, this is personal preference. I know there's going to be plenty of people out there saying, oh, you need to be walking around in the chamber and finger on the trigger with the safety off. It's just not how I roll, man. Just won't do that. But look how amazing this was. I'm going to switch to thermal just to see what. So I do hear some sort of like drumming type sound. There's some mountain laurel. My favorite plants. I've been meaning to grow some in my yard. But this brush gets dense. Yeah, this is going to be easy to get off the trail here, I think. And I don't think this is a human trail, to be honest with you. Yeah, this ain't a human trail. It's where bears been wandering. So, seeing how a bear was just seen, I'm not gonna hang out in his house. So, y'all can see the vegetation is extremely dense. Extremely dense. There could be literally something right next to me and I'd never see it. That's why the thermal is so key in areas like this, because you just never know. So the question is, could of something came out of the woods for Michael and grabbed him? The thing that makes it odd is that the ignition's turned off. You know, that's not something you would normally do. Unless, like I said in the other video, you're looking to swoop up on something. Shit. Yeah, that's way too deep. But I want to stay on this side of the trail because this is closest to where he disappeared. Okay, so what I'm about to do not do. This is a 500,000 acre area. Okay, if you go out on an adventure, stay to the trail. Do not get off the trail for any reason. Just don't do it. It's not smart. Okay. You put yourself, you put rescuers, you put everybody at risk. don't do this. So those leaves, those are amazing. You can see how the water is just dug out a ravine. It's pretty amazing. I'm looking for some Bigfoot footprints or some kind of something. Some gold even. Oh. Oh, gross. Didn't know what that was at first. So if Michael did take off into the woods, you can see how dense these woods are. Now, he disappeared on August 23rd, 2008. This would have been at the very end of the season. So there wouldn't be all of this. I mean, what I'm trying to say is all of the trees would have been bloomed and it would have been even denser than this. So the sad thing is he could be literally right next to the road and nobody would see him. You know, it's a pretty scary thought. Here's a little bog area. I'm hearing birds. Honeysuckles are in bloom everywhere in East Tennessee right now. Even though Michael was an experienced woodsman, he very well could have gotten off the four-wheeler, but it was in high gear. That's what doesn't make any freaking sense. Technically, well, you can. What I'm trying to say is, you can step off the trail as something as simple as going to the bathroom and be lost. I saw like a piece of paper or something. Tennessee humidity is picking up. Like, it would be really difficult for me even to find my way back to the trail right now. There's something kind of print. See, this is not where I came in at. Get a mechanical injury right here. Now, yes, I did just stomp right through those leaves. Like it was nothing. Okay, so look. Did y'all see where I came out at? How easily could you get turned around here? Like, I came out like 50 to 100 feet down here, but I swear I walked that way and to the right. Like, these mountains are no joke, and this humidity is no joke in East Tennessee. It can get you really quick, like really quick. Just because it comes on, and you're at 100% humidity in no time, and if you don't have any water or anything to drink, you can pass out really quick. So I'm gonna go walk down this other side because I'm not interested in getting lost, but I wanted to show everybody. Please don't sting me. Come on now. Damn it. See, the bees, if you start freaking out, they start stinging the shit out of you. So you gotta remain calm. And just keep walking. Eventually, it'll go away. Go away, fucker. Damn it. Ow. I just got stung. Fucker. Sorry. Now, I didn't see all the birds' nests up there. I wonder why. I'm going to stay to this. We could go to the waterfall, but it's a little bit too far. I mean, look at all these nests. Isn't that cool? It's not something you see very often here. The hell is that back there? Some kind of big mound. Let's go check that out. Smell something weird. Might be a bear. Hold on, I'm gonna switch the thermal. The humidity's killing me. Like it feels like Jurassic Park over here. Like the humidity is crazy. It might just be a downed tree. Oh, right into a spider web. Down a tree. Right now there's nothingness. So there's something that I do want to address in this video. Now, I am not saying so that's a human turd. Hold on. Sorry, this is kind of gross, but that right there is human. But there's no toilet paper. And that's fresh. I do personally believe that there are feral people living in these mountains, right where I'm at. I don't feel like, I don't want to say that I think that that is exactly what happened with Michael, because I don't know that. However, in 2008, the world, or the United States, was in a bad way. We had the housing crisis. So, even the middle class, they were losing their homes. They were losing everything. And that stuff trickles up. The first people that experience that are the lower classes. There is a possibility that in the years before 2008, that people went back out into the woods to try to survive, and they return to their feral nature. And they could be right out here, right now, looking at me. Now, is that something that happened to Michael? I don't know. But even though Michael himself was a very successful contractor, he still lived out here. He lived in the woods, surrounded by generations of families that have been living off of this land for, probably more than a century. Could have some of these families ended up going feral? Possibly. Because the reality of it, it just doesn't make sense for him to disappear like he did. With no trace, like none whatsoever. So they weren't trying to exploit anything from him. I don't know, man. This is freaking weird, though. With this still being an active case and still being, his family members are still out there. I don't want to put any type of speculation on anything. Obviously, this was something horrible that happened to a family, and he disappeared. But there are things that happen in the mountains that are totally unexplained. It's amazing to me with the technology that we had in even 2008 that we weren't able to locate anything. So I feel it's important for me to tell you all, to tell my audience about some of the things that I believe are going on. After driving up here, this part of town, I'm sorry, I just don't think he saw anything illegal. And if he did see anything illegal, most likely he would know who was doing it. And it wouldn't have been a big deal. There would have been no reason. I thought I heard something moving back there. Hold on. Oh, there's 1000% something moving back there. But the reality of it is that it's important for us to recognize the fact that we don't know everything. There's things of this world that we just cannot, we as humans can't understand. I believe that an abduction from feral people is a possibility in this case. And I didn't want to say it at first. Like, I really didn't. I had no intentions of coming out here and saying that. But this is fucking weird. Like, he vanished. Vanished. So, and it would make no sense for human traffickers to abduct a 51-year-old man. Sorry, it just wouldn't. So, with that being said, if anybody has any information regarding this case, please, you can email me. I promise I will keep it 110% anonymous, and I will pass that information along to the right people, and we'll keep you completely out of it. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe, and definitely give this video a like. It helps me a lot because YouTube's been killing me here. But so this is part 1 of Vanished that I am going to be working on. Yeah, this is a weird situation. This is a very weird situation, and this is a weird area. Like, I just feel like there's people looking at me everywhere. So, till next time. This feeling wanted to switch to thermal. Alright, so this is a little bit strange. Y'all can see Big Red in the background. Look at her, she looks mean. I gotta get some new tires though, sorry. But anyway, so when I first pulled in, I saw this picnic table just out here, and nobody's here. This is out in the middle. Ooh. Holy shit. There's something big right there. Hang on. I'm gonna switch the thermal. Hold on. There was something big just breaking branches. I'm shaking right now. right there. You can see it. Okay, y'all, so I'm totally like freaking out right now. I saw something has been put on this table since I got here. And as soon as I started to walk over there, something huge started crashing through the wood. I mean, it sounded like a person walking through the freaking woods. Let me switch back to thermal. It's like there's something like laying down on the edge right there. So this is the area. I don't know, man. That was weird. Left my truck door open, just in case. I want to see if it happens again. So when I started to walk over to this picnic table is when I heard it, because this, whatever this is that's on this table right here, wasn't there. Bunch of trash. Like, This is ridiculous. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. Like, you couldn't just... This is strange. So, it's like some motor oil. I don't know what the... Maybe somebody came. It was a torn up Monster can, a bag of potato chips, and like 4 things of the Folgers instant coffee. So, pick up after yourself, people. Like, I just cleaned out my truck the other day, and it was disgusting. All of the garbage that I picked up. My entire bed was filled with other people's garbage. And I love my truck. I'm not throwing garbage in the back of my truck unless I'm out here like this and I'm cleaning up after somebody. So there's this black object in the woods. Like, it's really dark. Alright, I'm wrapping this game show up for the day. So this is part 1 of the series Vanished, and we'll see how this goes. Whatever just happened was freaking weird. It scared the crap out of me. I don't know if it was a person. I don't know what it was. It was weird that I found that pile of human shit out in the middle of the woods. Like, I guess granted, somebody could have gone out there and gone to the bathroom and not wiped. But who knows? So, let's see if anything comes out with me sitting here. That's a ranger station, by the way. Just so you all know what they look like. Tennessee.